believed, not only Egyptians but also the ancient Greeks. An Earth clone is hiding from us on the other side of the sun for thousands of years. The insane hypothesis about the twin Earth has been confirmed. This is astonishing. The Earth has a twin, its exact copy, located not somewhere in the depths of space, but in our solar system. Can you imagine? Since the end of the 90s of the last century, multiple astrophysicists have been assuring this. The Earth copy was called anti-Earth or twin Earth, and in response to the question why twin Earth is not visible, it's because it shares the same orbit with our Earth, moving along at the same speed, but is located on the other side of the sun, directly opposite from our planet. Therefore, it is not visible just because the sun hides it. The announcement, for almost 30 years, a bold, if not crazy hypothesis, has become popular all over the world, has gained millions of supporters, and was confirmed in principle only the other day. Visual evidence was obtained by astronomers of a large international team who worked at the European Southern Observatory in Chile, the European Southern Observatory ESO, and this is what the observatory announced in its press release. Theoretically, two planets of the same mass can be in the same orbit around their star, says Olga Balsalobra-Ruza, an astrophysicist at the Center of Astrobiology in Spain. She says, but no one has seen it yet. We are the first. She says they've seen it. They're the first. Scientists have obtained an image of the star system PDS-70 located 370 light years from us. Previously, two planets were discovered there, PDS-70b and PDS-70c, and now we managed to make out the third one located at the same orbit as PDS-70b. The planets are young, perhaps in the process of formation, but they are there, not hypothetically, but realistically. They orbit at about the same speed, although not quite on opposite sides of their star. Moreover, the detected twin anti-PDS-70b is located at one of the Lagrange points of its system, at point L5, where the gravitational interaction between the planet and the antiplanet is minimal. The anti-Earth could also be located at L5 point of the Earth-Sun system, but it once occupied the L3 point on the other side of the Sun. For reference, there are 5 Lagrange points in the Earth-Sun system, named after the mathematician who calculated their coordinates. At these points, the forces of attraction of the luminary and our planet balance each other. Isn't that something? This is awesome. Observations show that the two planets get along quite well in the same orbit, and theory converged with practice, and the hypothesis about twin Earth was indirectly confirmed. Aliens are near. By the way, now analogs of the Sun, Earth, and anti-Earth exist even closer than the PDS-70, however on a greatly reduced scale. This is the Saturn system, and if we imagine the gas giant as the Sun and the large satellites as planets, then it turns out that two of them are in the same orbit on opposite sides of Saturn, Epimetheus and Janus. This is amazing. Several times, twin Earth seems to have even been seen when she looked out from behind the Sun. There is belief that an unknown celestial body near Venus, which was mentioned in the writings by European astronomer of the past, Giovanni Cassini, James Short, Johann Meyer, Joseph Louis Legrand. It seems that the existence of the planet, the same as the Earth, was known to the ancient Egyptians from somewhere. The panel in the tomb of Ramesses VI in the Valley of the Kings depicts the sun in the form of the sun god and two identical planets on both sides of it. From time to time, our twin Earth pretends to be a little influence on her neighbors. Venus suddenly begins a mysterious acceleration, and Mars slows down, or vice versa, and that's contrary to calculations. But if you bring twin Earth into them, everything falls into place. The most remarkable thing is that with the confirmation of anti-Earth hypothesis, our twin Earth that is, belief in aliens makes sense, and all the stories about them are true. After all, our copy may well be inhibited. Its place under the sun is no worse than ours. Intelligent beings can live there, and if so, then aliens could be nearby and not somewhere in the outer distance from where they cannot be reached even in 1,000 years. Neither they are up to us, nor we are up to them. Suddenly the twin earth inhabitants, or anti-earthlings, our twin earthlings, have been here for a long time. They're watching, as ufologists assure. There is no need for supernatural technology to fly around the sun, and we could if we wanted to. We will not envision what level our alien neighbors have reached, what they might look like, whether the authorities or at least the secret services are hobnobbing with them. There are many options. Objections and theory supporters. Not a single apparatus sent into deep space has ever seen our twin Earth, and there are no photos. There is nothing suspicious in the sense of no unknown large celestial bodies in the images transmitted by the space stereo SOHO SDE observatories observing the sun. Twin Earth is not visible in the James Webb Space Telescope, which displayed the Lagrange point 2, L2. On the other hand, not a single device turned its cameras in the direction of the Lagrange point 3 as the stereo SOHO SDO space observatories see the sun, not what is behind it. From the Lagrange point L2, where the James Webb telescope is located, L.3 is not visible. And according to calculations, our twin Earth can be seen from a distance that is 15 times the distance from the Earth to the Moon, and that's if you know where to look. Isn't that astonishing? And this is on SOLAS. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.